Hello everyone, I'm Tristan, and today we are going to look at 6 common mistakes that students or test takers make in IELTS Task 2 writing. Now, how do I know these mistakes? Because I've been teaching for 10 years and I've had to correct them about 1,000 times. They keep coming up. So this is part 1 where we look at 6. Overall, we're going to be looking at 18 common mistakes. All right, so how are we going to organize this lesson? First, let's look at an IELTS Task 2 question. Here it is. So imagine we are writing an essay about this. All right, so let's look at the first common mistake. Using at first to give reasons. Here's an example. At first, when a person retires, he or she is often on a limited budget and needs to ensure they maximize their savings. As a result, they often look for regions or countries that have lower expenses than where they currently reside. Notice we use at first here. This is incorrect. At first does not introduce reasons. At first equals when it started, but something changed. Here's an example. I moved to a large city when I was in my 20s. At first, I didn't like it, but I eventually grew fond of it. Notice, this is not giving reasons. When you are giving reasons in IELTS, do not introduce your reason with at first. Some other options you can use could be firstly, the first reason is to start, but do not use at first to give reasons. All right, the next common mistake is using most, some, all, half of noun. You need most of the noun or most noun when you're talking about a group. This is wrong. Most of people who move to another country after retirement make this choice because small mistake, but it's wrong. Better, most of the people who move to another country, or most people. So do not use most, some, all of group. You want the group, his group, her group. But if you put of, you need to have an article or a possessive pronoun before. So use most of the, all of the, some of the. All right, not using correct subject-verb agreement in adjective clauses is the third mistake I often see. This is wrong. Many retirees have health conditions which influences their decision to move. Which is conditions. Conditions is plural. It is 2+, more than one. So your verb in the adjective clause will not be which influences, it will be which influence, because conditions influence. So the marker is the word you're describing. Another example, most people do not work at a company that offer them a pension. That is describing the company, a company, just one. So therefore, a company offers. Do you ever do this in your adjective clauses? Maybe. Just be aware that you might need an S, you might not. It depends on the word before the marker. Number 4, forgetting articles before singular countable nouns. I understand articles are different, and when you're writing, I don't want you to worry too much about them. But after, take 1 or 2 minutes to see if you have forgotten any. Here's an example of something I received from a student in the past. Weather can have major impact on person's mood. This person has forgotten about articles. This writer is not using a when necessary. Impact is only one and it's countable. So we'll say has a major impact. Mood is only one and countable. So a person's mood. If you have trouble with A and AN, leave 2 minutes at the end of the test to try and catch your mistakes. Let's practice right now. Find the missing articles. Well, the quality of a country's medical system can have an effect on a or the decision to retire in a different country. So you can see if somebody wrote this, they already have 4 mistakes, 4 missing articles, so we can fix it. Number 5, a similar problem with a missing S. So let's look at this example. Nowadays, most companies do not provide former employee with money after their retirement. Well, first of all, we don't say nowadays, it's nowadays. But company is countable. We have most. So 1 company, 2 companies. So most companies. Employee is countable. So you need former employees with money after their retirement. Now, you could say in this situation, you could also say retirements. Okay, so now we're going to take a minute to find the missing S and a or an in the following sentences. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the following sentence and we're going to correct the mistakes. It could be a missing a, an, or S. Here's the answer. If someone lives in a different country, they can still communicate with friends, so S, and relatives, S, in their past country because of software applications, S. So you can see this had quite a few mistakes. The final common mistake is using 100% phrases. This is overgeneralization. So these are words like everyone, all people, every person, never, nobody, and not using most, some, a large percentage. This is an overgeneralization. This is an example. Every retired person wants to live close to their children. This is not true. Not 100% want to live close to their children. So better, most, the majority of, a high percentage of retired people want to live close to their children. Another example that would be wrong, all people physically benefit from living in a warm environment. I disagree. That's not 100% true, so we're not going to use all. We could say most people, the majority of people, it is common for people, but we're not going to use all. IELTS will look at this as overgeneralization, and this can hurt your mark. So today we looked at 6 common mistakes. This is part 1. Start removing these from your writing, and you'll see your score not improve dramatically, but improve. Get rid of these mistakes. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Please subscribe, share, like, and good luck with IELTS. Bye.